You are walking through the city street, thinking of nothing in particular, watching the passing throng, glancing oddly about. But suddenly you stop short with your gaze riveted upon a shop window. Something therein has caught your attention. Most of the time our minds drift. Though there is a procession of images or ideas passing constantly across the field of consciousness, we give no heed to any one of them, but, like a leaf on the stream, float idly along. However, we have the power to single out one of these ideas and fix the whole mind upon it. And this is attention. It is holding one idea in consciousness to the exclusion of other ideas. Now, thus to fix the mind wholly or concentrate attention upon a single object of consciousness is to get a clearer idea of it. We see it in all its details, a more distinct mental image of it appears to the mind's eye, and it takes a stronger hold upon the mind. For instance, a friend has made a remark which has hurt your feelings. If you fix your mind upon it, that is, think about it constantly, it gains a stronger hold upon your mind and you suffer correspondingly. Or, if you have a hole in your glove and fix your mind on it, keep thinking of it and looking at it, it will look bigger and bigger to you, until you think everybody you pass in the street is noticing it. And the same is true of sensations. Suppose you have a pain. If you attend to it, think about it, and talk about it, it will grow worse, until after a while you will not be able to think or talk of anything else. As a matter of fact, the minds of many persons become unbalanced by much thinking and talking about their ills. We call it hypochondria. This brings us to a very curious and, to many, incredible fact. If one fixes his attention upon some part of his body, he will in a short time perceive uneasy sensations arising therein. If he continues to do so, he may produce first pain and finally disease. It has long been known that if the morbid attention becomes fixed upon some part of the body, actual disease may be induced. The celebrated Dr. Tuke, of England, said more than a century ago that if the attention be directed toward any bodily organ, abnormal sensations may be perceived in it and disease may be developed. We do not have to go far afield for the explanation. Fear and imagination color the mental energy which the act of attention sends flying to the spot. Thus, you think of your foot, and as the electric powerhouse sends the current along the wires into your house, so the brain sends the mental current through the nerves to your foot. 10 minutes more or less will suffice to incite sensations. If there is pain in the foot, it will be augmented, or if you imagine pain, you can excite pain. For the current is colored or tinged by your state of mind, and if fearful imagination control your mind, you may, by persistent direction of attention, induce disease in your foot. Says Dr. James Braid, a strong direction of consciousness to any part of the body, especially if attended with the expectation or belief of something about to happen, is sufficient to change the physical action of the part. Thus, every variety of feeling from an internal or mental cause, such as heat or cold, pricking, creeping, tingling, spasmodic contractions of the muscles, catalepsy, attraction or repulsion, sights of every form or hue, colors, tastes, smells, etc., may be excited. Moreover, the oftener such impressions have been excited, the more readily may they be reproduced by the laws of habit and association. Quotations from many eminent men might be adduced to enforce this point, but one from Dr. Carpenter must suffice. The volitional direction of consciousness to a part suffices to call forth sensations in it, which seem to depend upon a change in its circulation, and if this state is kept automatically by the attraction of the attention, the change may become a source of modification not only in the functional action, but in the nutrition of the part. And if such a change is expected, as Dr. Braid suggests, that is, if the expectant attention is aroused, the result is much more marked.